John had just won a $70 million jackpot and rushed to tell his mother. But when he pushed open the door, he saw 4 property deeds neatly laid out on the coffee table. The moment she saw John come back, his mother cleared her throat and said their father had left behind 4 houses before he died. 2 in the east side and 2 in the south, worth $9.6 million total. She had decided to give all 4 houses to his older brother. Before John could even react, she kept talking. She said his brother got married early and his kids were already grown. They would need money for school and business later on. John was single with nobody depending on him, so he did not need any of it. His sister-in-law was even more sarcastic, mocking John for making only $5,000 a month. Even if they gave him a house, he could not afford the fees or utility bills. Meanwhile, his older brother stayed completely silent and quietly put away all 4 property deeds. Looking at the family backing each other up, John was not angry at all and agreed without hesitation. After all, he was used to giving the best things to his brother first. When they were kids, it was clothes. When they got older, it was tuition. And now it was these 4 houses. Thinking of that, John grabbed his jacket and got ready to leave. Before leaving, he told his mother, since his brother got all 4 houses, then his brother could handle all her medical bills and retirement. John would not pay another dime. But his mother looked completely dismissive. She said John only made $5,000 a month. If she counted on John, she would have starved long ago. John stopped wasting words, put on his jacket and walked out. Early the next morning, John went to claim his lottery prize. The process was fast and easy. After taxes, John received $56 million. He counted those long rows of numbers again and again. With money in hand, John immediately bought a newer home, 3 bedrooms and 2 living areas, paid in full for $3.8 million. The house did not have a single piece of furniture. It was so quiet he could hear himself breathing. Just then his mother suddenly called him, telling him to come get his stuff out of the house as soon as possible. His brother had already decided to turn his bedroom into a study. That afternoon, John went back home and found the room completely trashed. The bedsheets were tossed all over the floor. His books had been thrown into the trash. With his sister-in-law watching, John silently packed everything into cardboard boxes. As he was leaving, his brother suddenly spoke in a serious tone, telling John to work hard out there and call him if he ever needed anything. But John just let out a cold laugh. Compared to his openly biased mother, his selfish hypocrite of a brother was even worse. After getting back to his new house, John spent $100,000 on furniture. For someone holding $50 million, spending $100,000 felt like spending $10. To make getting around easier, John spent another $400,000 on a car, then invested $8 million in a storefront in a prime location. Even then, he still had $43 million left. Even though he could never spend it all in 2 lifetimes, he kept living the same life as before, going to work and coming home every day. The only difference was the house and car had changed. The next day was his mother's birthday. He had remembered that date for 28 straight years. Every year he and his brother bought a cake together. John always paid more, but only his brother's name was ever on the cake. To completely cut ties with the past, John decided to celebrate his mother's birthday one last time. He spent $800 on a scarf. Not too expensive and not too cheap, just right for someone making $5,000 a month. Back at the house, his mother had already finished cooking braised pork and fish with pickled vegetables. Every dish was his brother's favorite. His mother was showing off a massage chair his brother bought her for $10,000. Seeing that, John quietly handed his gift to his mother, but the moment she saw it, her face instantly changed. A scarf.